it's Danny. I'm a little annoyed, but first, let me welcome you. If you're joining me for the first time, thank you so much for joining me. And if you're coming back, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate you. Deepest gratitude for you being here with me. Um, so I'm a little annoyed because I forgot to press the record button. Ha ha ha. And it wasn't until 10 minutes in where my camera decides to do the thing that it does when it's not recording. And I'm like, wait a minute, I was recording. And apparently I was not. So, bleh, technology. But we're here any day. Anyway, enough of my rambling. And I'm sure most of you are like, nope, clicking off, goodbye. But I'm here to do a flip through of my Scribbles That Matter B6 bullet journal. This was my first go at a bullet journal for the year of 2021. I used to bullet journal a long time ago in, I want to say 2017, 2018. Maybe, I don't remember. Maybe 2019. Maybe I bullet journal for 2019 a little bit, I think. And that was before I think I deep dove into Hobonichis. I don't really remember. But this is my first attempt at bullet journaling in a long time, or a couple of years. And I really enjoy bullet journaling, but I wanted to change it up a little bit and become more minimalist. But either way, I had to go into a new journal regardless for the end of May because I do my regular journaling in this, and half of the pages was really my journaling. So I did it to the back of my book. And so be advised, if you're journaling in your bullet journal and you're keeping it to the back of your book, that it's going to eat up your books faster. It's going to take up pages. And if you don't mind that, continue forth. If you do mind that, then I guess maybe keep it separated, like the song, "Hey, are you talking back to me? Tell you now, you gotta keep them separated." Offspring, anybody? 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 Okay, enough of that jazz. So we're here to do a flip through of this bullet journal, my first bullet journal, which I started in April. So we're in the Scribbles That Matter B6. I think I've mentioned that before, but I'm going to mention it again. And the Scribble That Matter notebook comes with a key, a place to write your key. That's my personal information that I'm covering. It comes with an index. And I was really good with my index. I actually enjoy the index, but I never refer back to it. I just like writing in it, actually. I never refer back to my index. Like, I never say, hey, where is that information? Let me go to my index. No, I just do one of these, like, oh, there it is. Anyhow, here is my year at a glance / period tracker. Over here is my birthday tracker. Here is my future log, which future logs are okay. I don't really care for them. In my new bullet journal, I only have like one page for my future log because I don't really plan that far ahead. So, you know, there's no point of having 2 pages. Like, this is technically a waste. And when I first started this journal, I thought I was going to start in the month of May. And so I made a May spread and I made an academic future log for the work that I was going to be doing for my summer class. But then I thought about it and I was just like, why am I waiting until May to start this journal, especially if I'm not feeling my new planner, like my old planner? Like, am I really going to force myself to be in my old planner when I want to be in my new planner? No, thank you. So I made an April log and I filled out some information from earlier that month, and I wrote down, and I'm following the Writer Strong. Writer Strong is the guy from Boy Meets World. Who didn't have a crush on Writer Strong? Sean? Oh my god, he was so cute. He's not cute now, but he was cute back in the day. Good googly moogly. Writer Carol is the bullet journal creator, writer Carol. I'm following his method of a vertical April appointment keeper event planner thingy and a April log for the task, and that's what I did for this spread. And so I decided to put gratitude and goals as the first collections. And so gratitude filled up this page, and so I used the bottom of the goal page to fill out the rest of gratitude, and goals was over here. So I like to do goals daily. And I am trying to be more goal oriented. I even got power sheets, and I was thinking if I should do a bullet, like a video on that, but it's kind of private. It's not that private because, I share really, I'm very open with you guys, so I don't really hide anything except my phone number. But I may think about it. Tell me if you guys would want to see my power sheets. Otherwise, I'll just like keep it to myself. But this is my goal spread and gratitude spread and a bunch of pencil markings. Here's my first fitness spread where I wrote my food, cardio, strength training, mood, craving, and water because I forgot to add water to the food area. Here is the start of my dailies. So I started this journal on April 15, 2001, and I just wrote out everything that I was thinking of this day. I put my therapy notes under the dailies, and random thoughts, things to note, things to put into consideration, I put here. And yeah, I like doing dailies. I even put in a tracker because I didn't know where else to put it. I was like, let me put my weekly tracker over here. I didn't know where else to put it, so I decided why not. And here's the task for today. It's really messy, but I understand it. And so these pages that are stuck together are my actual journaling, and I realized I didn't like it in the middle of everything, so that's where I keep my journaling to the back. And as you can see, I really kept it up the entire time. Like I journaled every day. I didn't miss a day in the month of May, and it really eats up the book. This is half, so it started on page 198 to page 107. So that's as far as I got with my journaling, and this is the planning. So my dailies for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I didn't have that many random thoughts. Thursday was a busy day, probably because of therapy. When I go to therapy, I end up having a lot of like random thoughts. And then the following week, I did, this is my fitness spread. I spread it out more so that there was more room. And it's the same type of method: food, cardio, strength training, mood, craving, and water. And then I did a weekly spread, which I didn't really care for this weekly spread, but this is the spread that I used to use way back when in my older bullet journals, so I decided why not. And I also put my weekly tracker here, and I highlighted the month of the week for the month, and wrote down the to-do list over here, indicated wins. That's what I'm missing in my bullet journal. I need to put down wins. Yeah, daily wins. Huh. That's good. I'm glad I'm doing this flip through. So here are my gratitude and my goals, which I didn't really fill out gratitude for this day. And here are my conference notes. I went to a conference on April 16th. And here's my binge eating and alcohol trackers, which I keep updated. Like you see, I filled out the month of May. I've still been filling out the information in this bullet journal because I wanted it completed because I'm a completionist. So yeah, here's me practicing my hand lettering, which is hard. And that's why I said, this is hard, LOL. Here's more therapy notes and notes from class that I put on Post-its. I didn't want to write in my book. Here are my pros and cons of eliminating junk food from my diet. Here are me swatching the swatch for my super tips and my ultra tips and my mild liners. More practicing the hand lettering. More therapy notes. We're going to go past that. Here's my May spread, which is mushrooms. Be kind was my motto, May. And my goals was to exercise 4 to 6 times a week, paint as much as possible, be honest, available, vulnerable, and true to who I am. Here I started dividing the weeks between Sundays so that I was using the Alistair method for this is the first time using the Alistair method for my task list. and it worked out really well. Here's my gratitude. I decided to use a similar setup to my weekly log. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, so I decided to use a similar setup, and except I went across and I put the gratitude to the right and the goals to the left, and then I overran it with mushrooms. I don't know why I did that, but those were them. So here's my fitness spread, where it's still the same thing except I moved up water, so it became food, water, cardio, what's this? Strength training, mood, and craving. I barely filled out the cravings. Well, most of it was none. And this is where I started experimenting with different setups. So this is my weekly spread for April 26th to May 2nd. And so I put notes here, tasks over here, which is not enough room for tasks. And my wins were put at the bottom, which I actually like. And then pros and cons of eliminating alcohol. I think I was tempted this day and I decided to write a spread about it. Keep growing because I'm trying to fight temptations. My outline for a paper that I was writing, therapy notes, which I covered with other notes from my class. That's BS. What is ease off me? What? This is my May tracker, which shows prayer, affirmations, journaling, gratitude, painting, sobriety, active, and being healthy. There were 2 weeks in May that did I say April? I meant May. There are 2 weeks in May that I didn't work out 4 times, but out of the 5 weeks, I worked out 3 times. Out of the 5 weeks, I worked out 4 times in a row. I stayed sober. I did gratitude. I did journaling. Technically, I haven't updated it. Journaling, sober, gratitude. I wasn't active yesterday. Yesterday was a rest day because I needed it. Eat healthy. No, I was binge eating, actually. Bad move. I know I've been binge eating. Just stressed out given the semester and all the things that I have to do, but that's another story for another time. I'm trying not to be hard on myself. I'm trying to give myself grace and make choices, better choices as the day goes on. And that's all we can do. So here are my YouTube ideas, which I have to return to. This is another weekly spread when I started experimenting with Dutch doors. This actually worked really well, plenty of room, but I forgot to, and I did my wins. Did my wins to the top. I should have put it at the bottom. And I just didn't like the divide for summer and Saturday, taskless with all the mushrooms and stuff. It's cute. Then here my gratitude and goals, same layout. To the right is gratitude, to the left is goals and more mushrooms. Fitness tracker, same methodology as before. Then another different kind of spread for my weekly layout for May 10th to May 16th. And the task list. I actually like this. The Dutch door thing is really cute. And you see how I tried to get I should have put it closer together. I cut it crooked. Same with the fitness tracker. No, this was the week that I did 3 times 3 exercises. Gratitude and goals. Same spread as before, different week. It looks pretty empty, but the week itself looks full. I put it straight to the day and I didn't put it in the tasks. But this week was full. Look at all the food I was eating. I was eating too much. Gratitude and goals. And this is the final week of May. Very clean, no notes, because I'm already in my other bullet journal, so I have to fill out this and then I'll be done. Yeah. And I have to fill this out too. I didn't fill this out yet. And here I am practicing the setup that I was going to do for June in my other Scribbles That Matter B6, but I decided to scrap. Here are my tombos and the swatches. Goals for taking notes for my radical inclusive pedagogy, and just general notes, planner notes. Yeah, and pen tests, and then my journaling, and that's it. So this has been a really great time with my bullet journal. I really enjoy it, and I plan to keep it up. I have no interest in going back to Hobonichi. I do miss the size though. I miss the portability of the weeks, but I don't really miss it, and I can't see a way to get it back into my system right now. Right now I'm just doing the bullet journal, and I have the power sheets, which if you want to hear more about it, let me know. But the power sheets are really interesting. It's very introspective, and I find it helpful so far, but I have to continue. I've been working on it for the past couple of days. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I want to thank you so much for joining me on this journey. Thank you for watching. Remember to question everything but your instincts. Like, comment, subscribe, do as you deem fit, and I will be sure to catch you on the flips. Bye.